continent land a dog.
Keith Lee's list? What was it?
One, I ain't got no problem with.
He ranked all the cities he had been as far as like their food.
Cuisine, they hood.
Yeah.
New Orleans was first. Then you get it. Number 2 was Houston. I did not really agree with that. I've been to Houston. I get it. But number 2 is always Chicago. Only because only because New Orleans is number 1. Get it.
I think overall Chicago is number 1.
Overall.
And this is why, because it's not like he went
biased.
Right.
No, it's not biased. He didn't go to Mexican spots. Yeah. And there are Mexican people who would tell you that the food here is some of the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, legit. And even you can go Colombian food. Like, there's a lot of shit here that really what people will argue. Italian food. He didn't go to none of those spots. So to me, and New Orleans don't have great Italian food.
They don't.
They ain't got great Mexican food. Now, the food that they're good
I
at.
didn't see a Mexican spot.
Now, the food that they're good at. Oh no, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. Yeah. No argument there. But overall, I still say Chicago got the best food. You can say I'm biased.
Welcome to episode 210 of the Lot Podcast. Myself, Javen, and Ahmad. New Year's Eve, man. New Year's Eve weekend. What y'all, any plans, any things y'all trying to get out of here? While I look for some intro music, some inspirational, some inspo.
As I saw this meme say, if I'm up at midnight, it means I had to take a piss.
As soon as that ball drop, rent is due. I know that. That's all.
And you can't get through. You can't have it like it's the weekend. Or I get to it.
Leave that ball in the air as long as
it's the weekday. It's Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Drop that on. Ma asked me that earlier. I know you're gonna be out tomorrow. I said, Ma, I ain't gone out for New Year's in 10 years, man.
I went out.
Shit dangerous.
I only went out one time, and that was when we went up north to that ski shit. That ski trip I did.
You never did the.
Never been outside for New Year's.
You never did the club. Pay the
$300.
Nah, hell no. I'm talking about before that. I'm talking about when it was like $150. That was the last couple times I did that shit.
And you had a tux on. Everybody was
no tux. No tux. It's normal gear, but
only when I was bartending.
Yeah, I only did it when I had a bartender, knew a bartender.
I'm
talking about shit in my 20s.
What give me some inspiration. What we got?
End of the year song?
I mean, episode 210.
Schoolboy shit.
Last song for the end of the year. Yeah. That's any song.
Well, I'm about to say, so...
That's all his songs.
Man of the year, I think it's man of the year. Unless you want to go, I can't. The only thing to keep popping in my head is 80 movies shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that type shit. As far, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the only shit that pop in my head. As far as end of the year shit or Prince, nigga. But that's, you know what I'm saying? Like
1999.
Because that's every time I've ever been out, that shit is played.
You too. What song should we play? Like we live. Just leave it in the clips. Now, shout out to YouTube. Somebody left us a comment.
Yeah. Oh, they left us a paragraph?
Took
I need to go read that
3
shit.
days to read that shit.
I need to go read that shit. I ain't tapped in. I ain't tapped in.
Make sure you're on the shit.
Yeah, I gotta take a shit. Yeah, that's
it was the Atlanta comment. It was on your shit, your
that's
clip.
What you read. That's where you read a lot. You know what I'm saying?
It was on your clip too.
Yeah, I'll go read it.
I think it was a 4th page.
Damn, that's shit.
Real.
That's what's up. I wanted the day writer did the AI do it.
I don't know. I didn't think about that when I saw it.
Well, probably only right for the song.
You gotta motherfucking feel this shit, boy.
Episode 210 of the Lock Podcast. Happy New Year.
ain't got a stupid butt. Jewelry on your wrist, fucking hold it up.
What you got, Jay?
Let me pull up.
This is why I'm not going outside.
A headache.
Who was that? Who was that player that was playing this shit?
I'm old as hell.
Being clean, but we run dirty. Flying with your boo, yeah, that's my dirty. My sister in the backseat with a 30. Niggas tryna shoot that shot, Stephen Curry. Like a bitch, niggas show no mercy.
Welcome.
There was a player in the NFL. This shit was playing in the locker room after a victory. And they was like saying it, and that nigga looked like.
Is that his nickname or something?
No. That nigga looked like.
Gotta be Skeeter.
No, all these young niggas was sitting there vibing to this shit, saying this shit, and this nigga, the camera panned to him, and he looked like, nigga, what the fuck? I'm a grown. What the fuck? You think I'm finna say some goddamn Skeeter?
That wasn't the locker room they was smoking in.
Nigga, what the fuck?
You saw that shit?
Hell no. My
like,
nigga
what the
fuck? Max Crosby hitting big blunts on in the locker room.
He said it, don't he? He said, you think Max Crosby has said it before?
We don't got to do sports in the first hour.
He said it before. Yeah. This ain't sports. It's culture.
Max Crosby.
It's culture.
Kosher?
Culture.
Like Jewish?
No, culture. Not kosher. He said, he's absolutely has said it once.
I just wanted to say it.
He said it.
No, if you say it in context, that's why you can only. So you got to say it. You got to get it off when you can. Like kosher. Oh, that means I can say.
No, because any culture is just.
I mean, you can't say it like after the word war. Right? I ain't say it. See, that's when I don't say it. But if you say kosher, you can be like, oh, like the. See, I ain't say it then because I wasn't sure. Okay. Where y'all want to start, man? End of the year, man. We silly, you know man. We gonna have some
I have
fun.
a funny story for y'all, right?
Okay.
Funny story happened to me this week, right? You got to watch what you allow your children to watch, right?
Duh.
So my oldest been coming over. She loves
I get to
fucking.
judge you as a parent?
Yeah,
I
love it. She loves reality TV, right? So she got Naomi hooked into fucking Dance Moms. So they've been watching Dance Moms.
She don't even like good reality TV. Okay.
No, she does it. Well, some of the ones it's like, okay, I feel you. Like
she like.
Have you ever seen an episode of that shit? Dance Moms.
I know you have. Hey, this is when you get the Office. You look right at the camera.
I
know, yeah.
Dog, that is one of the most toxic.
It's toxic.
Anything I've ever seen in my life,
right.
Man.
So I have been telling her you got to watch what, especially Book, because my son emulates anything he see. He's really, really good at like whatever it is I see this, right? So they sit around just watching it. They think they just playing, right? So it gets to this scene where it's a fight happening, right? And so Naomi misses it. So Amaya rewinds it back, watches it again, right? Like 10 seconds after that, right? My son goes up to his mama and reenacts the scene and attempts to punch his mama in the jaw and would not. He was like, like reenacting what he just saw 10 seconds ago.
So they be fighting on Dance Moms.
Oh yeah, they did.
Look, I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, they did.
I was thinking Zeus Network, but I'm like, wait, we said we was watching the White Ratchet.
No, this is old shit. Jay White, this is shit. I don't even know this. I don't even think this shit is going on anymore. It's ended.
Do white people blow up from that? Like, you know how like Zeus Network and all that shit? They got somebody will blow up from like the baddies or Cardi B. You know, people. Do white people blow up from like Dance Mom? Like, is she a celebrity? Like, do she do?
I don't think nobody really blew up from
she do walkthroughs in the club. Well, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because they all. I mean, this is 40-year-old white women.
I know. That's what I'm saying. What's the equivalent for that? How they get their bag?
That's also a different angle. We wouldn't know it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they already got bags.
Right.
You know what I mean? She has a dance studio, so that gives them
they already got
commercials. She getting ads.
They already got bags. Like a little bit, because I mean, in order to put your kid in dance, you understand these moms are taking their kids to practice on an everyday basis. They're not working like that. You know what I'm saying? Most of them aren't working. They're married. They got money. You're not broke doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
KB with the dance studios that they be having.
Yeah, and the amount of money you got to pay.
Then the pay that you got to like. The makeup, the gear, you know what I'm saying?
So she punched in the jaw.
Yeah, that was the funny part with this nigga. And then she was like, he wouldn't stop. he kept trying to.
Try to take everybody in the house out?
No, just her.
Oh, I thought you was like,
No.
you
just her.
next.
No,
Line them up.
Just her. Just her.
Yeah, you gotta get that nigga banging on the piano or something.
Yeah.
Has he tried to hit her before?
No.
Has he tried to hit her since?
No. It literally. Here's the thing, because he was reenacting how it was going on. You know what I'm saying? And it was like.
And she said she missed it.
And then she tried to hold him. Try to hold him back. And he was, but it was the rhythm of what he was saying. Like he was sitting there saying, nah. It was in the rhythm of how they was yelling on the TV. Yeah.
Yeah, I just asked that because like you can do that to nobody else in the house.
No.
You like seat her out.
Well, he's mad at her right now. She's trying.
Here we go.
She's trying to stop breastfeeding. So.
Okay, here
She's
we go.
trying to wean him off of breastfeeding. So he's been.
Here we go.
I ain't fucking with you, nigga.
You got a Stewie Griffin in the house.
Yeah, he's.
And that's what I was thinking about. Like,
But he my G. That's my guy.
Do you know, bro? You don't see it. Yeah, it's just
No,
like
I
Peter.
see it.
Just like Peter.
No. I absolutely see it.
Lois.
He plays tag with his sister when she's not trying to play tag. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, I see it. He's
Better play it. You gonna get tagged upside the head.
and then laughing.
pop. Good pop.
He's something.
She older sister. She better.
Pop.
Wow, pow.
So,
Is that what you do to your women?
You sound like Color Purple. Talk about Harpo.
Y'all went and saw that?
Harpo and shit.
Any women in your family did?
I can't remember the last time I went to the show.
Beat her. She told that man to beat that girl. But as far as the original movie is concerned, you know what I'm saying?
No, I
Said
didn't
he was
see the
having a
movie.
problem with this girl, and she told him to beat her.
You see the new one?
Strange.
Yeah.
Don't even know if I have any
Interest?
interest in
Into the new one.
Suge Avery is really the villain in this movie, right? Now that we older, can we have this conversation?
If you want to, I don't see how you came up with that. How?
Over Danny Glover?
No, not is it Suge Avery? I got the wrong character.
Or not over.
Which one fought Harpo and then Harpo?
Fought Harpo? Sophia? Miss Sophia? No.
I got
Nigga,
my
what
character
movie did
mixed
you
up.
see?
Again. Over what was his name, man?
No, because she hit him first, and then when he hit her, it was why he do that? But she hit him first.
So, how does that make her the villain of
Villain
the
of the
movie?
That's what it all stemmed from.
What?
It all was downhill from there.
Jesus Christ. You missed at least 45 minutes of that movie.
There was a whole
I was
bunch
little.
There was a whole bunch of hills
You know how
that you
you
could
watch
roll down
movies
before then.
When you little, you only watch you pay attention to the TV when the room get loud. Like, what's happening?
I'm saying, like, wait, they were grown then, like grown.
I haven't watched that movie since I've been like a teenager, maybe 12, 13.
I've watched it a couple
I haven't
times
seen
when
it
I was
as an
older.
adult.
My oldest had to watch it for school,
Word.
like break it down. So it was like she had watched it before then, but we really, you know what I'm saying, had the different way of watching it then.
Right. You had to be a Cisco and Ebert that
Yeah.
shit.
I play Suge Avery like 2-3 times. Like, very much. God is trying to tell you something. I do. Steve's been there. Shit.
Why?
I get the
What does it do for you?
Makes me feel good.
Nostalgia?
That too.
He's remembering his Suge.
Grandma.
But no, not even that. Yeah, just it's not.
He's remembering his
A
Suge.
happier time.
Just
He's remembering his
everything.
Suge.
You know, I
Wait,
don't
pause.
know.
You keep going with this.
I don't know if y'all have ever. I don't know if y'all have ever been to
You
like
just-
a southern church.
Unfortunately.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've been to a church where it was like a farm
yes.
on the fucking
I
side.
remember to a church where it ain't a church by day.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
There be cows in there and shit.
Yeah.
They do a lot of things rhythmically. You know what I'm saying? A lot of music, a lot of harmony behind it.
A lot of work, slave work.
And well,
They do.
and that shit resonates. You know what I'm saying?
That should make it green state.
That shit resonates.
You gotta. That's how you bring it.
Hey, dog.
That's what that nigga be doing.
Hey.
They say if you talk to your plants and shit, they always said that shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that shit went.
This
Yeah,
nigga be
shit
sitting
worked
there
out.
like, they done yet? Nah. We got
Y'all go listen to that. You know what I'm
That
saying?
nigga be stirring them up.
That shit'll get you right. You know what I'm saying? God is trying to tell you something. For real.
What is he trying to tell me?
You gotta sit back and listen and determine for yourself.
I am God.
Okay.
All right. No, but
I
for
guess you
real,
can answer your own
everybody
question.
is though. Like when you,
Oh,
when
see,
you,
when
you-
that would mean A in front of that.
hey God,
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
Because
See?
you see,
No,
yeah.
no,
Because if you say
all
you
together we
are-
make up a God. See, I put an A in front of it.
No, that would be backwards, right?
I mean, no, that's more to the first. Wait, first, when you was
When you
originally
ask
saying
yourself
it.
a question and it's answered without you hear an answer, but nobody said anything. Who is that?
I personally believe you connected to spirits, and they try to play it in Black Panther is one way, but I personally believe that is always a part of you.
That's God. You saying what I'm saying?
But I'm saying it's
No,
specifically
it's what you said.
ancestors. And if you're saying we're all God, then yeah.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No. Because what he said is, that was me, answered me. So I must.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. You're saying that's me answering me, right? That's what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
You funny motherfucker.
Okay. All right, we ain't got.
You got
Are
here.
y'all spiritual?
Did you get here yourself?
I don't know. You don't either.
Okay. All right.
You don't know.
No. Explain.
Okay. We're aliens to this planet. Could be. We don't know.
Yeah, go- Okay, continue.
Gotcha.
Expound.
All right. We don't know where we came from. We don't know if we inhabitants or not. And if we're not, then
So what do you know about you, about where you came from?
nothing.
Do
To
you,
be honest,
I-
nothing.
do you think you grew for nine?
Nothing.
Do you think you
I
grew for
can't
9
do
months
this.
inside your mother's
I believe that.
womb?
Or you
okay,
just-
so
you just
therefore,
happened to be.
therefore she
You
helped.
came from somewhere.
Therefore, she at least helped get you here,
Okay.
and another male helped get you here.
Okay.
So you at least know that part.
I didn't
right?
know that was a satisfactory answer. My mom and dad. I didn't think that was
Okay.
satisfactory.
Well, it is.
So-
I'm getting to somewhere. I'm
Okay,
getting
okay,
somewhere.
mom
right?
and dad.
Right. So therefore, if you didn't get here by yourself, somebody else got you here.
That's my God. Honor thy mother and thy father. Aha! Now, are y'all spiritual or y'all religious or what y'all?
I mean, I guess I would be more spiritual than religious. I'm sure he's not neither since he created, like, part of...
How
No bullshit. I legit went to
seminary school?
all the denominations at a period of time. Like, I went to, Jewish synagogue. I went to, you know what I'm saying? I went to Nation of Islam. I went to a regular Muslim temple. I went to.
So you gave them
No.
like 100 years apiece?
No. I just.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? To figure it out and it's like, no, this ain't for me. Let me go over here to this Buddhism, you know what I'm saying?
After all you
125,
learn,
it's
which
like,
one do you put them in order? 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Ain't no order. To me, it's all pieces to a puzzle.
Got it. But which one did you relate to more?
There's all of them.
What do you put?
There's not
What about
push.
you?
There's
Well, you ain't
just.
studied
I-
that. All you know is what? Catholic, Christian, what are you?
More so Baptist.
All right. Yeah, I guess.
I don't know nobody to speak on it.
I mean,
But I'm sure Moses
I'll give you
does.
this.
That's
No,
what
I-
I'm saying. You asking
I will
about-
give you
You-
this.
you're
my family
everything, but what
is
is your
Christian, but because of my name, there's always been an affinity and certain attachment with Islam. Just
Got
in
it.
a general sense, because of my name.
You have that curiosity or
Yeah, I naturally did. I naturally did. Just like I said, off top, when I look at my name and seeing it's derived from, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a Muslim name specifically. It's like, okay, all right, what is this all about? But yeah, I grew up Christian. My mom was a Jehovah's Witness for a little while.
Word?
Yeah. And she grew up like a lot of black people. She went to Catholic school.
What's that like?
What, Jehovah's Witness? I mean, they're interesting people. I was really young, so they seemed nice. The rhetoric was very. It just was. They're not a cult, but it was like you're not too far off. You know what I'm saying? It's far, but to me, most of the religions are, in a certain way, cults-ish. They're just their cult practices have become normalized, so people don't look at it as weird and strange. You know what I'm saying? Like, so all the shit kind of cultish to a certain extent.
That's why I say definitely more spiritual than religious, you know what I'm saying? Because even though I have not gone through all the demos as you, all 28, you know what I'm saying, established, whatever.
How many religions is there?
I do know that for the most part, most of the story is the same. You know what I'm saying? As far
Born
as,
on the 25th? No.
well, no, not nothing like that, but you know what I mean? Just different little small little nuances, you know what I'm saying, to said story. So
Y'all believe it?
I believe.
think
I believe.
something to it.
I believe the story came from someplace else,
Yeah, it's
and I
something to
believe.
it.
I do believe the story came from Africa.
I think it's an allegory. I think it's I don't think it's literal.
well, I don't think people take it. I think people take it
I
for
know what
what
you're
they
saying.
want when
I know
they
what
want
you're
it.
saying. No, I know what you're saying.
Because at the same time, they will use certain passages.
Yeah, I think
make
it's
it
just,
as literal as possible, but then the other person will be like, no, you got to look at it from here. You know what I'm saying? Which also makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I think people just use it for whatever they can at the time, whether
But
it's literal or
a lot of basis in Christianity is the literal.
supposedly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it does come from a literal space.
Supposedly, it ain't preached that way.
No, it kind of is.
It's
It's just it's
not
kind of
really.
is. That's why Jesus is exalted in this way because he was seen. Oh, he's a human just like you,
Well, no, see,
right? So that's
That
the
nigga ain't
that's the
exist.
what I'm saying.
But
That's
you-
the normalization right there.
he never existed.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's the attachment to the normalization is right there. That's why they have the same. You know, what would Jesus do? That's right there. That's attempting to
That's
normalize.
allegory to me.
But it's attempting to normalize it.
Oh
and
no,
saying,
no.
You see what I'm saying?
But that's right. So they personify and make things people like, you know what I'm saying? Like the sun walking through the sky, like 12 steps. Like that's all that. Horus. Like they made it hours. They made 12 steps. But this high noon is most exalted. Is the sun at the highest point. When he was 12 years old, he's in the temple. The sun is in the temple.
The sun was God.
It's like people, we was
First-
dumb. We was dumb as hell then. We didn't even have electricity, man.
I think I don't even think we was dumb.
We
as
hadn't
hell
figured
then.
shit out.
I don't even think. I think we were smarter than
Probably, yeah.
Than
There's a
people
lost
realize.
knowledge. How the fuck did we lose knowledge too? How the fuck did that happen? We just went through the dark age. We just what the fuck? We just stopped
Well,
talking. to
we
each other?
didn't go through the dark age.
Not we, but I'm just saying. Like there was a time that it was common that everybody knew this, and we looked up at the
But see-
stars, and then it was like,
But that's not. But that's not. But that's not even true because you've been taught that white ass history. Yeah, that's white people history. That is. That ain't our history, bro. There was no like, this, that, nah, man. We knew what this shit was. That's white people history.
So how we forget it?
I mean, we didn't forget it.
You said we
Shit
knew what it was. That means past tense.
Yeah, shit was stolen. You know what I'm saying? And then greed got things taken advantage of.
Do you know how to roll a blunt?
Yeah.
Could I steal it from you?
No. But you can sit here and watch me
Well, you steal knowledge.
easily. It's
I mean,
written down, bro.
But that don't mean I don't have it no more.
So, for example, any great Greek. Let me give you. No, but let me
that don't
give you.
mean I don't possess it no
but
more.
let me give you a perfect example, right?
You copied it.
No, let me give you a perfect example.
Okay.
Every great Greek philosopher studied where?
Egypt. We
Right. That
You're making my point.
No, you're making my point in the sense that that's written down, bro. You're not understanding.
so
that
when they
it's
stole it,
written-
we ain't have it no more.
No. But when you have leaders, listen. No.
He said yes, no.
We hit
This
no.
nigga shook his head yes.
We still
and
had
said
it.
No.
Listen to what I'm
he
saying.
He said no.
Listen to what I'm saying happened. As
You
far
two, y'all
as
saw it.
yeah, as far as I know, what happened is
No.
when you have leaders that are greedy, right? That's what you get. So it's not lost knowledge.
Moving on. All right.
You're so wild. You know,
I'm wild.
yeah, because he's really just harping on a word.
I know
That's
that.
it.
What's the word?
That small
Yeah,
detail.
what's the word?
Stole, steal. Whatever variation of that. Because that means I don't have it anymore. But it's clear I still have it. So,
Or I don't.
Which
How,
did you?
you know how to roll a
Chicken
blunt,
and
right?
egg.
But it's not the.
All right.
It's not.
You know how to roll a blunt, right?
It's not the same thing. But I got you.
Knowledge is knowledge.
So you're saying they didn't have the knowledge. So what happened? So you tell me
No,
what
I'm saying
happened.
that they did.
No, I'm saying. So you tell me what happened.
Because you are arguing with Moses.
So what
I'm
happened?
always go,
That's what I'm asking. I'm saying.
No,
how
I'm
did-
asking you.
fall
Then.
back on Moses.
That was my original question. How could we have had a knowledge and it was a lost knowledge? How do we lose knowledge? How do a person
And
or people?
I'm saying money and greed because when money and greed comes in, you start following different principles.
And that can make you forget how to roll a blunt.
I don't care about rolling a blunt. Have somebody else to do it for me. So now my children don't know
But
how
the
to roll a
knowledge
blunt.
is passed
No.
on.
I don't know how to
You
roll
gotta
a
take a shot every time
Listen,
you say no.
I don't know how to roll a blunt.
You gotta take
Listen,
a shot every time.
if-
Will you agree to that?
No.
No. But you can make it a game for YouTube.
I'm trying.
Not for me, nigga. For them. What the hell?
Oh, every time you say no.
There you go.
Yeah.
This nigga,
We can't
want me
hold
to
him
do
accountable,
it.
bro.
You want me to do it, nigga? You want me to do that shit? The fuck? Hell no. How about you do it?
How about you stop saying no?
Nah.
Hey, I got a bag full of them. What you want?
That nigga gonna say, He got a whole bunch of.
There gets hit.
Oh my God. Oh man. End of the year, man. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to y'all, man. If you listen to this, probably not any 2023 anymore.
Yeah. Most likely.
My dog got out the other day and it had me thinking, when was the last time you seen a stray dog?
Not as much as I used to.
A couple weeks ago in the alley.
What the fuck going on? Ain't no,
People doing their job. I don't know.
ain't been an increase in Chinese restaurants.
Because they don't use it.
Maybe you just stay in an area where, migrant dogs, ain't gonna be dogs.
I lived all over this city
I said now.
in the last 5 years.
Yeah. I'm
There's
saying
still
right
a
now.
bunch of cats out here.
Yeah, there is.
It's man.
So that would tell you ain't a bunch of dogs if there's a bunch of cats running around.
Wait, that's what that means?
I mean, because the cats ain't finna move in the same space. If it's a bunch of dogs moving around,
Not a bunch, but I'm just.
even if it's one or
Just a
two,
stray dog in the area.
if it's one or two stray dogs that hit your alleyway, they're not moving.
I don't
They
want
ain't
to
fucking
see
with them.
stray dogs.
And if you do, he not straight. He got a tag
Right,
on. He got
right,
out.
Somebody's dog.
What about raccoons? Y'all see raccoons?
Yeah, all the
Saw one
time.
yesterday.
Possums.
That motherfucker.
That's why dogs ain't out. That's why straight dogs ain't
It's
out.
them niggas,
Motherfucker
boy.
was this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he eating.
Thick. I'm like, man,
Eating.
what? If you don't get
He
your
eating.
That motherfucker.
disease-filled Satan's
My
pet
cat be chasing him up the tree and shit. Like, I'm like,
Oh,
that nigga
God.
will fuck you up.
Yes, he will.
bad. No, bad.
They don't give a fuck.
He said, like, don't let him in. He was out there with that raccoon. He lives it. What the fuck you gonna do?
Raccoons do not give a fuck who you are. They do not give a fuck. Only thing, dogs they won't fuck with. They'll be like, all right, fam, I'm gonna go this way. Unless you any mama. But no, I'm talking about a pit, king.
Okay,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
Little
you wanted to,
dog,
yeah,
yeah.
real. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they ain't really fucking with them. One of the little small little.
I mean, even a little lab or something like that, they may test.
Yeah,
They
they'll test a lot.
gonna bucket that pit.
Did y'all hear about the protesters that stopped traffic to O'Hare Christmas?
What?
Not till you said something.
Nigga.
Not till you said
I think
something.
it was
mean
happening while
stop
we
the
was.
traffic?
I think it was happening while we was recording.
Was it
So,
Christmas or Christmas Eve?
I actually think it was Friday.
Friday.
I don't
think it
care
was
what
Friday.
day it was. What? I ain't heard of
Can you imagine?
that.
And
why
they actually
wasn't that
stopped.
a big
It was
thing?
a Palestine.
A ceasefire. Because
Yeah,
that's
one
what
of them.
that's
Yeah,
when
one
that's
of
what
them.
they've been.
Why
in.
wasn't it a big thing? Like
Because
I didn't hear too much about
Yeah,
it.
also
they don't
too-
want to ruin the. They don't want to put bad.
you don't
news.
want to get that shit popping because if you get that shit popping, because you know how that shit, especially nowadays how media works. If that shit happens once in one big city and it becomes something,
It happened a couple places.
yeah, but
in the big city.
you
Yeah, I know
haven't.
what you're
You
saying.
see
It
what I'm
didn't-
saying? Like,
Wait.
no, because there'll be copycats.
They
Oh,
were-
let's try to do this again, and niggas will try to do it just.
They
see
didn't want
if
to
we can
spread
do
their
it.
message.
Yeah,
But
they just.
it was reported.
They were people on the expressway blocking the entrance to O'Hare, the O'Hare exit. That
They
what
were
you
standing
telling me?
on the E-way. Yes, blocking, standing before you even get to O'Hare. That,
One of
before
the-
you get to that
one of
ramp.
Yeah, the 190 to go to O'Hare.
They showed
And
protest.
What?
And I don't see how they made it out of there alive.
What?
Like that's when
That's
people
the wrong spot to
anxiety,
stand in at,
like
man.
all
What?
type of shit. Like I'm already late.
Nobody
trying
got
to make
hit.
this
Nobody. No incidents. No. Cause come on, y'all. We talking about O'Hare in the morning.
And you got to think like the
Somebody
people
saw
that want to
that
hit
and
them
stopped.
is way back.
Right.
They like hit them.
And it's-
I got a plane.
and
Real
Christmas,
shit.
you know,
See if
people
I can find
people fight about Christmas.
I missed that one. It's a Duvel, Belgian blonde.
It sound like some bougie shit.
The fucking bottle weigh about 10 pounds. Like, the fuck? And I'm thinking it's that much beer left. Like, hell yeah, I thought I've been drinking it.
Make you keep picking it up.
God damn it. You know, that's why I'm looking, I'm like, hold up. That's all bottled? Fucking assholes.
Yeah, but that's crazy.
Yeah, it was a couple of them though.
Let me ask you, what would make you attempt to go in traffic and block it? Is there any cause that would get you out there like that? No.
No.
Just asking, man. Jesus.
Because I know.
Here you go, right here. Blocking traffic on Christmas Eve. You can't see them. Yeah, you see them all on the line and shit. But you see, there ain't no cars past the overpass. Right. So they basically used the overpass and
as the
where they came down. And they came down that side.
Hey, kudos to them.
Nigga, not only can you not get on your plane, but now I gotta sit here and wait to go back home. Like I gotta. This is like, come on, man. Come on, something you gotta give, bro. Like, if I'm not gonna get on my plane, there's so much I got to do at home. Like, if I'm spending Christmas at the crib,
that just now that makes what I thought even more extreme, dog. It's Christmas. On the way to O'Hare. On what the fuck is that? The Kennedy.
Everybody in there is like, I knew I shouldn't have.
We are doing.
This is last minute shit.
Yeah,
we're doing 85 minimum. How in the fuck were human beings able to get to a place to where
it was probably already traffic already. It probably was already traffic already.
Tell me something.
Because you know why? Because
something.
just that expressway going out there, once you get past 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, in a busy time like that,
it probably is already. Moving, G.
Even if it wasn't bumper-to-bumper traffic, it was...
And all you need is one car to just like, get out. Come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it starts.
If it's like that...
And they couldn't have been that close to the airport.
And what's crazy is, they don't give a fuck about Christmas. If it's pro-Palestine and all like that,
Christmas.
They bombed Jerusalem and Bethlehem. Nigga.
What is that?
Yeah, so I didn't know if y'all heard about that. That's crazy that y'all didn't living here in the city.
I've never seen that pic you just showed. Ever.
City's a really big place. And I don't watch it.
Ever.
I don't either. But I follow Chicagoland News, CLTV, Media Takeout. They got Chicago Media Takeout. It's great. Jermaine Jackson is brought up on sexual assault charges from 1988. Y'all know about that?
After that single drop?
What single? Which one was that?
God damn.
I didn't realize he had so many songs with Whitney.
I didn't either. Jermaine was out here though. Jermaine was out here.
Do what you do. What you do.
I gotta play that. No, that wasn't 88. Nah, that couldn't have been. Nah, that wasn't.
Jermaine was out here really trying to be. He really thought he was better than Michael.
Yeah, that's wild. No,
I mean, he really legit. It might have been the cocaine, but he really legit thought he was better than Michael. Ain't no alternate line of thought, nigga. That is real, nigga.
Yeah, that's
pretty
legit.
That's legit on point, probably about what it is.
With Whitney Houston, though. And it's her album. Like I don't know. Did he write her shit?
This is new to me.
Read them out for the people.
If you say my eyes are 1985. Nobody loves me like also in 1985. Another one is just.
But these are his. When you go to his shit, it's his number 2, 3, and 4 songs.
Well, because they Whitney songs. If they're Whitney songs, that's why it'll be his top song.
Never even heard of them.
I've never even heard of them.
This was a bonus track. I'm sure somebody on this. Not him. Who did he think he was? Man? You ain't know it sounded like this. You ain't know it started like this. Just do what you do.
Oh, is it? Never, hey.
You gonna say never heard it?
No, I was gonna say never heard
That.
Never heard that.
Because you know how song, you probably heard it on the radio.
Right.
So you hear
In the middle of the song.
Yeah,
that's the age of, there were legit radio versions and legit album versions.
Do what you do when you did what you did to me.
That she put it on.
He thought he was Mike, man. I'm telling you. He thought he was better than Mike. That's
On my knee.
He ain't stacking vocals enough.
No, I agree.
Mike did that shit every type of way.
Sexual
Shit.
assault, huh?
that's fucked up.
Jane Doe, 1988.
Yeah.
Good luck.
What y'all think? Think you did it?
I don't know.
What you think?
I think that anything is possible.
You write it out on paper. You write that shit out on paper. You read it in a note. That shit sound plausible.
The entertainment industry in the 80s, man. I mean,
I'm surprised we don't see more of just Jane Doe's or John Doe's sexual assault, SA. No, for real. In the 80s, we were young enough but old enough to know very well what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And at its frequency.
and
That was the move.
when I became older, I asked questions and had conversations with older people, and they talked.
Hey.
So it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was certain things. It was like, oh, for real? That's what's going on? Okay, all right. Okay. Like,
Do you know how many
aight.
times I've actually heard, to piggyback on what he's saying? Because not necessarily asking questions, but let's say we having a conversation or whatever, then it's like, oh, well, shit, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Steve, you was there, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. And you know how many times I've heard something that sounds like this? It's just what everybody was doing. hey, Brent, no, what?
I thought that was the argument for slavery.
You know, I never thought I would laugh at a joke
About slavery.
Just slavery.
They need a slavery comedy, bro.
I mean,
They got to do it right. And it can't. It probably shouldn't even be released in theaters. It got to be some low budget shit. But like some Chitlin
straight to
Circuit.
streaming.
Yeah, some Tubi, something that's like.
Yeah, it can't be
but
Tubi. It can't be Tubi. I think
it could be
can
Tubi if it's the
legit.
right players. I mean, if it's done right and you just got nowhere to put it, and you put it on Tubi and let it get its traction, and then maybe it get picked up somewhere else.
Let me ask
I don't
you-
know,
I think if Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, and you start
Right.
no,
right people,
I'm
that's what I'm
saying
saying.
if you start talking about those type of people
But then
getting involved,
you get
also
too many investors.
But here's it. No,
They'd be
no,
like,
no.
we gotta. If you do it to not make money,
Yeah, that's
you
what
do
I'm
it-
saying.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
And you throw in somebody like Donald Glover's little bro, Stephen Glover.
all of it,
as far as
all
the
of that.
writing
old,
and
the old. But that's the thing. It's like life. But
I was
just take it just a little bit. Like, let's go on the plantation. Let's go. We get you know what I'm saying. Get all we do all the stereotypes. We got Mamie. We got, you know what I'm saying.
Throw in, you throw in Drewski, throw in
And don't even label them. Let the people decide and be like,
What's
that's a house nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like
85 South niggas, throw them niggas in there.
do it for the culture, some shit like that.
Yeah,
know
I'm
what?
trying to think who else.
You know what? I think maybe you could have got away with that during the time of like, I'm gonna get you sucker.
I got you.
Where black folks would understand the dynamic and where you coming from to where now we are in a society where now we nitpick
But with these creative minds, you can't argue. What's the white guy that did History of the World? Old guy. It's on the tip of my tongue. But
No,
Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is he still alive?
yeah, he's
Yeah.
still alive.
Get him to
Nah.
no
Wouldn't work.
writer of the
But he's-
Overseer and just on some.
That's that right there.
or even getting him to play.
because he's a Jewish man, especially. That's not gonna
Yeah,
work.
get him out. All
That's
right.
not gonna work. And he's like
But he didn't
100
do
and some
shit like
music.
that. Yeah.
No. Mel Brooks is legit. Like
He's so legit that
he's
once he
legit.
be like, nah, let him do it.
But here's the thing. Mel Brooks is a name. What I'm saying is for the young audience and the people that are actually that you need to get behind it.
That's
They're gonna
the
just
machine you
simply
need.
just look up Mel Brooks, see he's a Jew, and then attach
Now,
so much
to
bullshit
that,
to it
you know what I'm
without
saying?
even researching Mel
That's what
Brooks
I'm
and
saying.
understand Mel Brooks is
Got it.
actually not that. He's on our side. Like he's not.
What is
that.
it? What is it in a movie, like in a book, and you get somebody you really highly respect that's really done it in the space to do the prefix, and you call that in movies. That's
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I can
That's
see
what I'm
that.
saying. Like he ain't got a no touch, but he just put his
Yeah.
tip his
Yeah,
hat
if-
to
if-
it.
if
He
Mor-
gave his blessing.
If
You know
Morgan
what I'm
if
saying?
Morgan Freeman's passed away, sure. What the fuck? No, nigga, are you
So-
serious? To not have Morgan
that's God
Freeman
battle.
fucking
God
voice?
versus God.
Nigga, like, what are you
He
talking
hating on
about?
another guy.
Nigga, Morgan
Morgan
Freeman.
Freeman?
Morgan
I'm
Freeman.
with him. If
What?
Morgan Freeman's still alive,
You got to do it too. But
so
we need-
now you're having the God battle.
No,
Have
I'm
him
saying-
do it too. You think they just gonna
You
be
know
Yeah,
having
no, I
him-
want him hands on. He
You know
can be a
what?
part
You know
of it.
what?
I'm saying
Mel
dude
Brooks.
just
You know
is
what?
the-
Mel
the-
Brooks. No,
push
no.
it on the Jewish side.
Mel Brooks.
Wait, is that in context?
Mel Brooks can
Kosher.
voice. No, Mel Brooks can voice a character that's never actually on screen. The Slave Master.
Something like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or,
Like something like that.
Narrate
Like,
that whole.
yeah,
Something,
yeah,
just
something like
something
the
to bring it-
overseer.
Yeah,
Just something to get
something like
that type of crowd. You know what I'm saying? That satirical crowd to be
No,
like
I get what you're saying.
I'm rocking all this. And
slave movie.
It wouldn't work.
2024. What else y'all expect to see in 2024? not movie wise, but
And I understand. And fuck, man, people gonna be like, "Here, you can't laugh at slavery. We're not trying to laugh. It's like it's not. We're not trying to
I
make
think
a
we
joke
are. I think
of
we can though.
slavery.
And I think the
See,
But
that's
we're
shorties
not
will.
trying to. But you're not trying to
No.
make a joke of something that is
Then,
so.
then don't even try.
Yeah, I understand that.
If,
Understand,
if you
Nigga,
gotta
we
think
can make a
that
9/11
hard
movie.
about it, then don't even
Pete
try.
Davidson can make a 9/11 movie because his dad died in the 9/11 thing. So we can make. He
What
make
9/11 movie you like?
the one with Bill Burr and all of them. It was a back. His father. He played a firefighter.
Yes.
His dad was a backdrop, and there was a lot of jokes about
Steve,
that.
guess what he is?
Get it? I understand he's white. We black, and we come direct descendants of slavery. You ever heard of ADOS?
Look,
American Descendants of Slavery. You ever heard of that? Yeah, that's the right acronym. I ain't dumb.
Okay. No. No. I thought you said. Here's the funny thing.
You thought I said Adolf?
Yes. Yes, nigga. And it was like,
Like-
wait, where the F coming in?
No. All right. So let me tell the people.
I know Adolf. Seriously, I know.
Just for the listeners, there is a battle in the conscious community between African descendants of slaves, Pan Africans, and Caribbean slaves. Basically, what they're saying is they're preparing or trying to prepare for reparations, and they're saying that African or American, I don't know what the A, it might be a double A. American descendants of slaves should be afforded reparations, not people of Caribbean descent and all of that are living in this country. So it's a lot of people that are descendants of slaves, but they're not American, quote unquote. And they're saying that reparations is an American payout, and so that American descendant of slave, ADOS, should be the sole beneficiaries.
The only argument I can understand making that is if other countries, like, whatever country you want to name, if they are paying reparations to specific descendants of them, would they be getting double?
No, I'm sure they'll.
Do you
work
understand-
that out in the sense of your Social Security or whatever number?
No,
identifies you.
not by the Social Security, because everybody don't have. No. Everybody doesn't have Social
I gotta take a
Security.
shot.
Social Security numbers aren't attached to citizens outside of the United States of America. So I'm talking about outside of the United States of America. So let's say descendants of Trinidad and Tobago, right?
That live
If they, if what I'm saying is whatever country, I can't remember if it was France, I think it was France, if they decide to pay reparations to them, they're probably getting bread because they're descendants of them. So if they're living in this country and they decide to get
And that's what I'm
reparations here,
saying.
would they get double pay? Is what
I think
I'm
it'll be
saying.
some type of traction in the sense of you got paid once, you won't get paid again. But I'm asking directly: do you think the ADOS people have a legitimate argument in saying that black people living in this country, American descendants of slaves, should be sole beneficiaries of reparation versus anybody that's a descendant of slaves that live in this country? Do you think that is a versus, or do you think
The only difference is them being an American citizen.
No, but a direct descendant.
You could be American citizen, but you got your citizenship. I'm saying they're born and bred here. Like your lineage goes back to Mississippi. Their lineage goes back to the Caribbean. Do you think they should be afforded the same reparations as you? Because your great grandmother is tied to this plantation.
That's what
Their great grandmother
So we
is
talking
tied to a
about-
plantation not in America.
Gotcha.
So the slavery that their ancestors experienced is not of Americans. Then you need to go. Their argument is you need to cry to your government.
So we talking about that. We talking about the Caribbean. Which
Just slavery. Because they're thinking is that when they write up the bill that they're going to say you're a descendant of slaves, so people going to come here and try to get
This is what I'm saying. But who controls the Caribbean? Most of them. Most of those are U.S.
Nah, it's France and Spain moving. It's
Well, I mean, that's what I said. Which side?
Brazil
Okay,
is
so we talk-
Portugal.
Yeah.
Brazil is
I know,
not
I
the
know,
Caribbean.
USA
I'm talking about.
I
I'm
know.
talking about
I know.
the
It's-
Caribbean.
it's-
the Caribbean.
it's
Cuba,
France.
Puerto Rico, Haiti.
Antigua.
These
Yeah, I know what I'm
things
saying.
have
It's-
U.S.
we got a little
properties
bit
as
there.
well. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
France
so,
and Spain.
So if you
But
got
this-
that much, if it's that much, then yeah, no, that's bullshit.
I don't think they
Bullshit.
would.
I don't like it.
So you saying
I don't like
Any
it. If you talk
descendant-
about some South America, something like that, that's different. The Caribbean,
No, but-
specifically, that
no? But when the
But what I'm
government
saying is, for example, if you're a Haitian,
yeah, no, but
the United States specifically did not enslave you if you were from Haiti, etc. That's the argument that they're making. Because here's the thing: if France decides to, right, you know what I'm saying, give out reparations, then they're giving out reparations to Haiti. Then all descendants of Haitians get reparations.
Why
That's
do I like to
basically
go
what
out
I'm
every
saying.
episode? Like
so
I'm
what's
not.
wrong with that?
I'm just making.
I'm saying, what's wrong
This
with
is
that?
their argument. I'm not
That's-
saying
that's-
for or against, but
But
that's
all
the
right, say 2024, the American government is giving out reparations. Do you think anybody that is a descendant of slave, period, should get reparations, or do you think people only that are descendant of American slavery should get payment?
as long as you're a U.S. citizen. Basically, that's that. As long as you're a U.S. citizen.
Then yes.
But your descendants of slavery is in the Caribbean,
Right.
But you've become a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, that's like when I had Sprint, right? I had Sprint, right?
My girl.
I don't have Sprint anymore. I have T-Mobile, but it wasn't my fault.
Yeah,
T-Mobile bought the contract from Sprint.
That's not the same.
It is. The Caribbean has always been a hub to get here to there. It always has been. That's why you have such a population of melanated people in the Caribbean who can also speak Spanish.
No,
Because
I
of
get
the
that.
hub,
I get,
going from
I
here
get that.
to there.
They're saying
No,
the
we're not-
institution of
but-
slavery and what it did to the economy,
Because-
and you need to give back to who the people.
For example,
basically, the people that built this country.
Their
Their ancestors didn't build the country.
there are countries that have paid reparations. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's not blanketed
Has
to
it been,
everyone.
Has it been in any of those Caribbean countries?
No, it was. I think it was like
Okay.
New Zealand. No. But it's no. It's it's the
Y'all got a drink.
specificity of.
That nigga did it
I need to fucking. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna slow down. Fucking. Destiny Child. No. I'm gonna slow it down and then speed it up.
So we already did.
They're gonna be the same speed.
No, it's not. No,
I don't know.
I can slow it down and pitch it up. I guess.
pitch it up. Okay.
Yeah.
Chipmunk it low.
I fuck with it.
Turd. Your homework due in 2024.
Shit,
Next week.
I got 12 months.
What's the
That's
benefit?
it. That's what I said next week.
What's the benefit of narrowing something like that down?
More money.
Crabs in the barrel.
Right, bullshit. Whenever you get up, can you give me a beer?
I don't got one, nigga. Bring beer.
That is a
You bring
really-
one beer.
That shirt is
To a
really
7
fucking
ounce-
bright.
Oh, man.
And from what I
His
understand,
girl bought me
that
this.
shit would have me tripping.
His girl bought
From
me
what
this.
I understand, that shit probably would have me.
That's
tripping.
what it's for.
I know.
You see what it is? Mushrooms.
That shit probably would.
Just made a fresh batch.
You ready for New Year's? Huh?
Shout out Colin's birthday. And she getting married.
And wedding. Yeah, I'm saying, and wedding.
Yeah. We going to that. We stopping by that. You should come out.
We should.
You should come out. You gonna be there. I know. You not going?
Y'all coming as a 4-pack? Y'all don't move as a 4-pack. You move as a 2-pack.
Yeah, we.
You see, you say,
Can't meet these kids.
we move as a 4-pack. You see what I'm saying? Like that. My life is, I move as a 4-pack.
People always ask. They'd be like, "Come see him," and
Nigga,
then they never come see you. You'd be like, "Cool." That makes
I need
the
3
conversation
weeks in
super
advance.
short. Nobody care about your kid. They just ask because they know you just
It's
had
the
them.
polite thing to do.
Yeah, it's the polite thing to do. That's why I
Yeah,
never
baby.
post kids, because nobody likes baby pictures but you. You like them because it's your kid. You got a bias. But when you see other people, I scroll around, I be like, get this
But see, here's the
newborn
thing.
out of here.
Here's the thing.
So I ain't finna let you
You're not a woman, because I sit here and
Yeah,
listen
anywhere
to-
I go.
Hey, look. No. You don't understand.
tell you something.
She sit there, scroll
We
all
just
day.
bumped into a topic.
Look.
2 topics. One topic is, I don't take pictures of my newborn, but I do for
Understand.
that reason. Because if I go outside and a woman, like last pod, I go to a lot of women's cribs. Wait, is that what it said last time?
Yes.
That was last time. I stand on it. Got in trouble for it, but I stand on it. Stubbornness. I keep a picture. Back to what I was saying. Look, I had to reflect. I take a picture just to show women when I'm outside. They be like, "Hey, let me see that baby." Now, I also do a lot of posting. So I have to scroll and find that one picture I took for this conversation. Now, that's women. Flip side of that is I want to talk to you, and we probably are.
And you don't have a lot of women in your family, do you?
6 of us.
Yeah,
We could
that's
ride
why.
in the car accident and kill
That's
my whole
also
last
why.
name.
Because if you had a bunch of sisters, aunts, cousins, them niggas would be hitting you like, and you would for
Oh, no,
them,
I do.
you,
No.
You would have a scroll
on her
because they're gonna be
side
like,
and
hey,
all
give me
that. I
pictures.
am the best in that, in the sense of digitally and all that. I create a shared folder, so if you put your phone number in, then you can see the pictures. I take a lot of those, but those are go to the cloud. They're not in my phone. So like when I'm outside, I'm not sure to be like that.
I forgot.
Yeah. The other thing is fathers, strangers that are fathers that are venting to you in public. That happen to y'all?
Yeah, but my demeanor in public at times can be very standoffish. So
Mine is too.
I'll keep it pushing.
It's only when
And
I'm
I'll
with
blame my
child.
kid. You know what I'll do?
I blame Lisa.
Oh no. The best thing to do if you in a space, what'd you say? And just roll. No, because she's calling you.
Yeah,
You have no idea where she is. She can be 4 hours away. But I'm rolling
Give me an
off.
example of what you mean.
Dad's just giving you the insight to like a conversation you wouldn't have if you didn't have a kid with another man. Like he like, yeah, my bitch.
We standing at the park watching our shorty or some shit.
Yeah,
like,
just whatever. That's the only time it happened to me when I'm with my kid. Like you said, I'm pretty unapproachable, I guess is the word. But people don't just talk to me. But when they see me interacting with my kid, I guess they think, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they have a conversation. But there's been a time that I was kicking it and I was doing something and the dude was like, yeah, 2 kids playing and doing something. Yeah, man, I messed with her since high school, man. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't even my first choice. We just been dealing since 16, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
Nah, I ain't never had that.
Wait, this ain't my first choice.
Nah, he ain't say first choice, but that's how I took it. But he basically been like, yeah, man, I've been dealing with her since I was 16. You know what I'm saying? Like she lived across the street from me. You know what I'm saying? Like I be kicking it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? He telling me like basically, I'm a different dude when I'm not with her. You know what I'm saying? I got a life. I be kicking it. I hang out.
Why you telling me that?
So that
I
nigga
don't
was hitting
know.
on you.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, you see,
God.
I'm
Did y'all go-
YouTube, let us know.
Did y'all go out for,
Was Steve being hit on?
did y'all go out for drinks later?
No. He was trying
Go
to
watch
say,
a ball game together?
I think I was smoking or drinking a beer or something. I think he was just trying to say like,
Did he try to get you another bill?
no. He was just trying to. I took from it that he was trying to say that he got hoes, and don't judge him by the woman he was with.
Why are you talking to you?
Why you trying to tell me?
Why are you talking to you? Why you
trying to
giving a
tell
fuck about
Our
you
kids
caring?
playing together, and my girl look better than
great.
his.
Oh, wow.
All right. I mean,
I'm gonna go.
Everybody.
So that
everybody.
wait. So that
I'ma go
you
with
inferred
Florida.
all of that from him approaching like that.
I didn't infer I was on a date. Nigga, I didn't tell you where y'all was taking it.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, it happened.
But it's never happened. The man never. The
No,
nigga never talked to you.
That has happened. That has definitely happened.
I'm about to say a nigga that's definitely just started
Yeah,
talking
that
to
is
you, and
happening.
you be like, "There's nothing about me
Oh.
that said."
No, we went to the. No,
Not
we
off,
went to this.
not off some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
You don't kick it with
That's
your
what I'm
kid.
saying. Though, environment
He don't.
dictates.
No.
That's my heart.
He doesn't.
Dictates,
But he's not coupled up. It's a different move when you
Yeah.
coupled up with you. Because again, what you say, it's based.
Yeah.
His approach is based off of the fact that your girl is. You know what I'm saying?
Like, y'all a whole.
Yeah,
We ain't
yeah.
unit. Like, yeah, we ain't.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying. He
Yeah.
trying to excuse something that he think I see that.
Outside
You know
of
what I'm
not.
saying?
I
Like,
get it, but I don't.
Outside
get
of
the
not knowing somebody,
conversation.
no.
Like,
I seen him a couple times.
no, that's cool, but
Do that help?
but
No, that makes it seem like he was plotting his.
Come on, man. You was nodding like you was on my side. And I was nodding like I agree with you, and then you said that.
oh,
made
so
me-
he coming over again?
guys, we was outside.
Let me go shave. Like,
So what's your type? What's your type?
put on my good shoes.
Oh hell no! Happy New Year, man.
Hey, we did go to a park up north just because she was like, hey, I want to, she wants to see the city, see
Y'all do
different shit.
everything up north. Y'all watch clothes up north.
Well, she lived up north. We don't watch. We used to watch clothes up north.
You don't now.
No, but she wanted to go to a park up north because we're thinking about moving up north because of certain things. The access to shit up north is different. When it comes to your kids, it's just different.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't park and get to it. No,
Shit, if I lived there, I got the fucking permit, my nigga.
not where you need to take the not where the access at.
Yeah, but that's walking distance.
It's
A lot of
It's
shit do
fucking
be
walking
up there.
distance, nigga. But
That
we,
shit turning to New York up there.
wait,
But look.
what?
No, he's shitting on the south side. Go ahead. Yeah.
Not even that. Not
What-
even that. Yo, what would be? You said the kids would be the
Access.
the cog in this.
Access
right?
and opportunity.
To do what? Go where?
okay, I will blatantly say this. I know how it is on the south side with Chicago public schools. It's very difficult to get in the good ones, and the good ones you need to know somebody to get into those, right? So if you
Well,
talk
your kid
about
just got to be smart.
even if your kid is smart, it takes
shit.
you have to know somebody to get in certain schools, right? That's what it is. It's a politic game, right? The north side neighborhood schools on a regular basis
They racist.
are a little bit better. And this has been since my daughter, my
Come on, teacher.
my
Tell 'em you're
23-year-old,
wrong.
because my 23-year-old went to school in Beverly.
And look at her.
There's a reason that she went to grade
Looking
school in
at
Beverly.
dance moms.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not.
That's all I
It's
had.
not a. Here's the thing. I wish it was not like
Shout
that.
out to Mike.
I wish it wasn't like that because there are good schools on the south side. It's just competition to get into the motherfuckers. It's not
Okay.
like. Here's the difference.
I like that.
It's not like no.
I like competition.
What? No. But what
I'm ready for my daughter. to
I understand the
compete. Lisa's like,
competition.
I don't want her to go to school. I'm like, who she gonna compete against?
But it's not really competition when it's about who you know. Because if I know a teacher, if I know an administrator, I know somebody else who work in CPS, depending on their pool, I can get my kid in any goddamn school in the city of Chicago.
So my-
with especially grade schools. When you get to high schools, it's a little bit different.
My argument with that honestly would be that that's a system that has kind of been in place for a long time to where we, going 45, 50 years old, who are products of
You
said
got the
system,
relationships
we
already.
already know how to move through
Yeah,
said
nigga.
system. Whoa, to where I don't have to move
Turn to your
here or
community.
there. I can still.
It's-
how many kids? Well, you from the burbs. I ask you, how many kids you know? Well, I went to Morgan Park on 111. He went to Lindblom, way over west.
We're not-
We live
that's-
5
we're
minutes
not
away
talking
from
about-
each other
but
on a walk. No,
we're not-
I'm
not
saying
talking
on
about
the side
David,
of
I'm
you
not
can-
talking about
no,
high
no.
school. I'm not talking about high school. I'm not talking because you bringing up high schools. I'm not talking about high schools.
Okay.
No.
I'm talking about the grade schools.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. And a lot of them are turned to charters, and a lot of them have done other things. There's a different way to get into schools. I'm strictly talking about if we move into a neighborhood and are dropped in this neighborhood, right? We don't have to pick. We don't have to do this. We don't have to do any of that. Just the education system that is set up is better than it is for a good or more majority of the South Side. Versus that is just that is, and I understand. I wish it wasn't like that. Again, if we're in Hyde Park,
Let me
that is an area specifically that from grade school to high school to all the way, you're good.
So
you know
you're
what I'm saying?
That's what I was going to ask you. What, not necessarily what you're looking for, but that would be appeasing to you, like to have her do her whole K through 12. Basically, in one neighborhood, like Hyde Park. I'm saying, is that appealing to you? It's like
no, it's not. That's not the appealing. The most appealing thing about the education process for me, when it comes to my kids, is to be around a diverse group of people. Because when you go out in this world, if you want to really be successful, you need to get around with more than just niggas.
Got it. So this is suburban school, cute couple.
But my daughter was raised in the city of Chicago and went to a diverse school, went to Kenwood, right? So this isn't, what I'm saying is this is a chess game that you got to play. And let me just, because I understand what you're saying.
That wasn't even my real question, but I said that.
Just let me say something. Let me say something. Let me say something real quick.
Go ahead.
I honestly wish that outside of going to Catholic schools and private schools and having to get into the charter system, that no matter where you was able to get an education in a black school properly. But I understand the facts are the majority of the schools aren't funded.
Fuck these people
properly.
You don't got to preface.
No, I was getting to a point to say that when we talk about voting coming up in 2024, that's the shit niggas need to be worried about. The local shit.
Got it.
No, I'm not talking about the big shit. I'm talking about the local shit.
I want to ask you two questions.
Two questions.
One, how important or how percentage of you thinking about your kids' education is what is the percentage of or consideration for homeschooling?
Oh, there's a good amount.
50-50, 40-60, 70-30.
It's 70-30 understanding
70-30 school, 70-30 homeschool.
Yeah.
70-30
it's
school.
the extra, because of the job situation. Who knows the fluctuation of whether or not the work from home thing is going to be something that can continue. Is it going to stop? Is it going to be this? Is that, like, just how that will change? You know what I'm saying? And then it just depends on what happens with her. She passes the bar. Everything else is like there's other things that can change, and you know what I'm saying, flip that.
So that aspect is circumstantial.
Yeah, it's very circumstantial.
And that percentage would change based on those circumstances. Yeah. Okay. The other question would be, like, when you think of like you were saying, diversity and I guess the percentage of how important that is. Like her getting into a, just say hypothetically, a nationally recognized #1 or top 3, top 5 all black school versus a convenient diverse school that's around you. Like,
I don't want anything convenient.
But I'm saying
no. I'm saying. So
I'm gonna say, I said convenient diverse because diverse was your goal. You're going for. I don't want her to be.
But the diversity is not. The main thing is that it's competitive for you.
So that's the main thing.
First off, everything is competitive.
So give me your 1, 2, and 3.
It's competitive for you. And
competitive diversity is 2 or 3.
And when I say competitive, I mean a school that's going to challenge you. Not a school.
Academically challenging. Got it.
That has to be.
That's 1.
Yeah, that's number 1.
2 is
diversity,
and then 3,
location,
convenience, location. Yeah. Got it. All right. So, still with that same question, if somebody gave you 1. You got 1 versus 2 and 3. So let me say it for the audience that's listening, they might want to clip it up. If you had 1 where she was academically challenged and it's nationally recognized and it's the top in the nation, versus 2 where your option B is where you get 2 and 3. So you get the diversity and it's conveniently for you. It's right around the block. It's across the street. It's very convenient.
I'm always going with 1 because 1 takes you further than anything else.
Got it. I'm just trying to see.
Number 2, you can learn it. You can go to college and learn that. You can get that in other places, right? But number 1 stays with you forever.
Let me go with you. What would you say? You know the question?
Yeah, I know. Excuse me, I know the question. It depends. Depends on what my economic situation is.
Choose one for the pod.
I want to say competition being number one.
Yeah,
With location
I was gonna say, I
being
don't even
number
know if
two.
your 1, 2, and 3 is the same as his.
The location being 2 and diversity being 3. Not taking away from the strength of diversity. But
No,
again, I'm
yeah,
going back to
perfect.
the understanding of the economical situation that one would be in. That kind of dictates a lot of that. Like
That's just personal preference.
if baby girl passed the bar and you got your bread and this and that or whatever, it makes it easier to move up north. You know what I'm saying? Where the tax bracket is a lot higher. You know what I'm saying? To where someone else may not be making that, and it's like, okay, now put that same list up. You're gonna get a different answer.
And understand, I'm not gonna say it because I'm not gonna give people our location, but there's a school in our neighborhood, and y'all can look it up because y'all know where I'm at. That it's very, but it's competitive. It's not, you can't just walk in that month. It's you know what I'm saying? It's not easy to get in because they do limit the enrollment. But what say you with your baby genius? Homeschool versus regular school.
That's why I asked, because we're divided. Like I said, she homeschooled all the way. You saw when she was down there. I don't know if you was in there.
Well, I remember earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she doing second grade work. I have, we even, not even divided, but I push her on the tablet. We have I ain't gonna do an ad for him or nothing like that, but she has a learning program that she does on the tablet. She's 86% through kindergarten, and you know, when she get 100%, she will graduate kindergarten. I want her to finish that before the end of the year. Lisa is more on some paper, reading, write, like physically, like I want her to be able to write. I want her to be able to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which she gets that balance, because I'm like, nobody will be writing in the future, but it's
it's
cool.
it's a
I
skill.
understand.
It's a skill.
It is a skill. Got it. And I'm not knocking it. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Writing is a skill. Listen to
It
what
is, but it's crazy.
Listen to what things have gotten to, dog. Writing is a skill.
Here's what I say. In the same right.
it's like picking up a fork.
But here's
Like,
the thing. In the same
They
comparison,
use a fork.
in the same comparison that everybody streams music now, right? But if the internet dies, people can't listen to shit, right?
But and
I sit there and say it. It's like, nah, I'll be good.
No, I agree. No, I
as long as I got
do.
it.
I know,
do
but
too.
y'all are older. What I'm saying is for the younger.
Yeah,
people
they don't
who
know.
are
They don't.
So the same thing with the writing and shit. Like, yeah, nigga, we can use tablets and all that type of shit, and that's much easier.
it's
But we can write.
That
if
is
we
the
have to.
equivalent, and people would argue that right there is the equivalent of the baby boom era, and you go into their house and they hoard, and they got so many canned foods and all of this because they know the economy can crash. They saw what happened, and you know what I'm saying. And we're the same thing. We're just doing it with digital. Like, nah, y'all trusting that and we're hoarding music. We're hoarding digital files. We're hoarding this type of shit. Waiting on something bad to happen just to say, aha, I have music when you don't.
I don't think it's the same thing when it's the dependence. The dependence on what we're talking about and the dependence on what they were talking about is a little bit different because there was waiting on a big boom. We're not waiting on a big boom. We just understand the reality of the dependence of everybody's Wi-Fi is dropped at some point in time.
So that depends on what type of
So what
boom
I'm
you're
saying
talking
is,
That's what I was gonna say.
no, it's not boom because
Y'all got a drink. He said no.
Can I have my lighter? I'm telling you, I'm gonna slow that shit down, pitch it up. I gotta figure a beat to put it over. But
No.
be quick enough to clip.
But I think every generation values something that they, I don't want to say hoard. But it's like, nah, they ain't gonna take this from you. You know what I'm saying? It was a time we did that with books. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we got books digital. No, I need my books.
Writing
You don't say
as a
you don't-
skill.
You don't think you still need
Cursive. You need to do a cursive though.
They don't teach
Put
certain.
them tighter because
They don't-
they
they
You
don't-
don't. You don't. Still, you
don't
you,
teach
you don't
cursive.
think that we
but
still
turn
need
them
books?
like that back. No, I agree. We do. No, I'm not saying that. I do agree that digital and print and all of that, but it's still the fact that there's so many important books or that we lose just from publishing houses. You know what I mean? It's like when they got to choose, it's like record companies. You know what I mean? Like we got to choose which ones we gonna put out this year, and it's like we can put out that same book from 20 years ago. Or we got this new writer that sold 100,000. And we don't know what this. You know what I mean?
So
It's
what
just
you think
that-
about what happening with movies where they're taking movies off of streaming and there is no other copy unless you made a copy because this shit been removed from streaming?
I think it's worthless. I think it's bragging rights. I don't think it's like having food when the economics and everything and capitalism crash and you the one that have bullets and foods and canned food. Yeah, that's worth something. But I'm saying when if the solar flare hits and it knocks out every satellite on Earth and you got music, what's that worth?
You're talking
Like,
about,
nigga, we don't
but
got-
that's not. You're not talking about the same thing. When I'm talking about, for
am.
example, no, you're not. So when I'm talking about, for example, Watchmen is no longer on HBO Max. That was a provocative thing. What I'm saying is, you talking
But
about.
it's on the internet.
It's not. It's HBO, nigga. It's Okay,
I can
fine.
get you a torrent right now.
All right, go ahead, do it.
All right.
So what about people who can't get torrents?
If you got the internet, you get torrent.
I'm saying, but what about the people who can't get torrents? Because you might be in a place where your shit don't work like that.
If that
You
shit
can't
become-
download like
If
that.
it becomes popular enough, like when they scrubbed the internet at that time, or like when they did YouTube back in the day, when they took all the conspiracy shit off. At that time that YouTube kind of went down and had to reinvent itself, Cody went up because that's where. You had everybody. Now everybody is trying to. Everybody is burning fire sticks and everybody is learning how to do digital shit.
it's not
You're gonna
everybody.
create. It's enough. It's to enough that if it's something that I want to see, if we come on Facebook tomorrow and everybody's talking about something that's not on nothing that you can click with your remote, how can I see that?
Can I ask you how many people?
How many Codys or fire sticks did you set up?
A lot.
How many got set up for you before you learned how to be able to set it? You see what I'm saying? Like if it's there and I need to watch this and I need to know this for the culture or for whatever I relevantly think is important, I'll figure out a way to do it. Now, how important is it before I jump that hurdle? It may take. I missed this. I missed that. I missed this. Now it's everybody's doing this. It's like I ain't finna miss this one. Now I'll jump the hurdle and watch that one, and then I go back and watch all them and be like, oh, this shit kind of dope. Like people do it all the
You're
time. That's how
talking about-
Netflix took
but
off.
you're
Something went down for Netflix to take off.
But you're talking about. I understand what you're saying, but
Where there's a will, there's a way.
To caveat what you're saying, you're talking about a Facebook group. And there's a world where
But that
those
grows
people
outside.
don't-
I agree with
Nah,
that.
they
No,
don't
I
move
agree.
like
It
that.
starts with that. It
But
starts
they
with a
don't- no,
Facebook
no.
group of people.
They don't shit start with Facebook.
5%
move
of
like
anything changes anything.
But they don't move. No, it don't.
That's
All right.
When 5% move,
that's not true.
people
That
follow.
part,
When 5% of anything changes, there's a following.
You can chart that.
That's no longer a Facebook group. Once this is us right now can start a Facebook group. There's us three, and we know how to burn fire sticks. Once this shit becomes 5% of the market, we're no longer a Facebook group. We're now,
How big is the
we're a
market?
marketplace.
No, here's the thing. If the market is global, is that the same thing? Because so 5% of 8 billion people move something?
Then that's when it changed. It go 5% you go 5% of the Facebook group, 5% of the nation, 5% of
No, I'm
whatever,
saying
5%
so
of the city, 5%.
No,
and somebody
wait,
has to pay.
I'm just asking.
Go ahead.
Wait, so if you're saying 5% of anything move anything, India is more than 5% and they don't move shit.
No. I'm saying once you have 100% of something, and that 100%, just hypothetically, I have this bottle. YouTube, you're looking at it. 5% of this bottle starts to leave automatically with no. You got to address it, right? Like somebody might at a little bit be like, "Hey, it looked like it's less than before. Did you drink some? Did you drink some?" No. At 5%, people are like, you take notice. You can clearly see.
I'm going to ask you this math question again.
Go ahead.
There's less than 10 billion people in the world, and there are over 1 billion people in India, and India don't move shit.
And what's 5% of that? If 5%, and that's even more. The more people you have, the percentage is higher. So if you have 5% of 1 billion
I'm saying
moving,
India doesn't move shit. That's what I'm saying. You're saying 5% of anything moving in a direction can
yeah,
move
you
something.
brought that up. You brought India.
No,
let's bring
you're
up something. If
you're
5% of something that does move,
Okay. I'm not arguing. You said 5% of anything.
5% of nothing is nothing.
You listen to what I'm saying. You
That's what
said
we
your
said.
quote was 5% of anything moves something, right?
5%
and
of-
I'm saying 5% of not anything. There are
has to be
arguments. Wait, there are
5%.
arguments. There are arguments that 5% of something can move something. I'm not arguing that, but 5% of anything in a blatant statement doesn't, because India has again
We can
over
be-
5% of
we
the.
can be-
Wait,
what they call you, a
stop.
panda? We can be a
India
panda?
India has over 5% of the population,
Got it.
and India doesn't move nothing.
And I'm finna tell you why you're wrong. This is why you're wrong. Because when I said 5% of anything, 5% assumes 100%. So if I move 5% of
100% of the population is less than 10 billion people. No, there's nothing. Do the math. Just do math with me. Just do math with me. If it's 100% of the people is 9 billion, right? Okay.
I'm doing math with you. I'm talking to the public though.
Okay. How many is over a billion?
You're not gonna win me over.
But how many is over a billion? What percentage is that? Is that more than 5%?
If 5% of that moves,
They don't move nothing in the world, bro.
cool. And that's what my hypothetical was. If 5% of anything, which would be 5% of 100, I mean, because if you're saying 5%, we're only talking 100. You can't say 5% of 200.
I'm not
right?
saying no. All the people in
This
the
is not
world is
entertaining
100%.
anymore.
There's 100% of people in the
You
world.
got the last word.
No, there's 100% of the
got it.
people in the world. The number is roughly around 9 billion.
Got it. And 5%
There's-
of that will be.
No, they don't, because over a billion people in
5%
India
of 9
doesn't
billion.
move shit.
But that's not 9 billion people.
It's Jesus Christ. All right,
Got it.
It's all right.
So,
It's
what else you
okay.
got?
It's
Your turn
okay,
to speak.
man. It's all right, man. It's
Your
okay.
turn.
It's okay.
We're not going to do math.
That's
That's
what
not
you have to do.
entertaining.
You said 5%.
I'm highly entertained.
You just said 5%. That doesn't make
I'm
sense.
enjoying the fuck out of
5%
this.
of anything would be assuming that we're talking about 5% of 100. Yes or no? Yes or
Without-
no? Yes or no?
No, Steve.
Okay, then we're done.
I'm not.
Then we're done.
It's okay, Steve.
Then
It's
we're
all right.
done.
It's all right. It's okay.
I get it. I get it.
I was just doing
You get the
math
last
with
word.
you.
That was too.
The
If 5% of anything would
yeah,
assume
and
that we're talking.
the 100% equals 9 billion.
Cool. So if 5,
So divide that by over
Let me
1
ask you,
billion.
If 5% of 9 billion move, would we recognize that?
I'm saying you don't.
Yes or no?
No, you don't, because
Okay.
India is
Then-
over that.
Then that's what we are.
They're more than that.
So we have more than 9 billion people in
No, it's you said. Oh, that's not the same thing. Now you're talking about 100% moving. If you're talking about 9 billion, because 9 billion equals 100%.
Ask the question.
5%.
Why you look like that if you have no question?
Did he just say that? Did the 9 billion move?
That nigga
no,
look-
that's
He
100%.
look confused. Hey,
That's 100%. When you're talking
you
about
the
the 9
reason the
billion.
teacher look at you and be like, Jay, you have a question? Yes, you do, sir. Like, you clearly looking like you got a question.
You do realize the 9 billion is 100%. And you said if 5% of something moves, it makes a difference. It changes something.
So if 5% of 9 billion moved, it wouldn't,
and I'm saying
create a change?
it doesn't.
Yes or no?
No, because
Then
India
let's-
is more than the 5%, and
It's
nothing
more than 9
changes.
billion? We going in the
No,
circle.
that's
We
the
did
9
that.
billion isn't
We
the
don't have to
5%.
I don't.
You see what I'm saying? Now you see what I'm saying? Why does he keep going back to that? That's not the okay. It's okay.
5%.
Ask your question. Ask your question. YouTube is probably like, ask it, Jay. Ask it.
Just,
Hey, that is going to be a great
you know what?
clip.
I'm gonna.
That is going to be a great.
know that shit.
I don't know where you're going to be able to cut that shit. You got to figure out a good place to cut that.
I'm gonna go and do my math. Go do my research off mic, off camera on the last 20 years from the census, plus minus, as far as national growth. And I want to
He
see
sound like
has
he
it.
Adolf.
I want to see has it ever hit.
That
Hey,
still
hey,
sounds
bro,
like
Adolf's
Adolf's. That still
No.
sounds like Adolf.
It
Adolf.
does.
It
sound like
still
Adolf.
sounds like Adolf.
It does sound like Adolf. Cause I'm like Hitler. No, keep talking, Jay.
No, he's
like,
talking Adolf's again. Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
And
We
I
really
wanna
ought to
see-
go viral. This nigga keeps screaming off Adolf's.
and I want to see
Is that the new name?
how.
Don't do that to me, YouTube.
This nigga's out here screaming Adolf's.
How many times in the last 20 years has the world global population gone to, over, or under this 5%? I want to know that, and when it, and
You still on it?
and if it has, I'm gonna search what the effect that it had globally. You know what I'm saying? Because that's interesting. You know what I mean? By my math, what is that? 4.5 million people off this 9 billion global
No,
number.
that's 50%.
What?
You said 4.5 billion of 9 million? Or 9 billion?
He said
I said
4.5 million is
Oh, I thought
way
you
less
said.
than
I thought you said 4.5 billion of 9 billion. I'm like,
Just,
that's about
uh,
50.
I'm
45.
gonna make it real. I'm gonna make it real simple. 10% of 10 billion is a billion people.
All right.
Okay, so that's just simple. So when you're talking about millions of people, you're talking about way smaller percentages.
10% of what?
10 billion.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1 billion.
What's 5% of 10 billion?
That would be 500 million.
Okay. So $500 million off 10. $500 million at the number of 5. You don't think somebody gonna notice that?
I'm about to say we.
No, and what I'm and
Wait,
no.
Facebook
I'm
no,
trying- but you said $500 million. I said 4.5. It's the
listen.
same
Hey, y'all got a
numbers.
drink. He said
It's
no.
the same numbers.
Jesus.
He said no.
Yeah.
I was just strictly saying I was strictly doing what he did to me earlier with the one word.
I'ma play
You
this game
said
when I get home.
Okay.
anything at 5%, and I was specifically
Right.
bringing
Okay.
up
The
India
anything.
doesn't move a goddamn thing in this goddamn world, and there's well over 5%.
But if
That's
we do 5%
well over
of India, they would
I
move.
would, you know, I would disagree with that too, though.
Yeah.
No,
All right,
no.
we
If
can keep going.
5%,
They're insulated. They're
if what's
different.
this? If 5% of the Indian population
They don't even have Facebook.
went down, went negative, that's a
We
lot
would
of open
know.
jobs.
No,
we do
we
because
would
you
know.
talk to them every time.
No,
when
they're
you're customer
insulated.
service.
No, they're insulated in the sense of they don't
Play swallow.
how they operate. Nah, that shit is
No,
crazy.
dog.
Look at get y'all the
They got
dog
hey,
was.
they got their own network. They don't fuck with Facebook. Like they're different. India is a different place.
Happy New Year, episode 210, man. What else y'all want to talk about? Kevin Hart sues Tasha K.
Tasha
She
K.
gotta learn.
What's the quote? She's the only person in the world who is trying to pass down generational debt. That was the yeah. I mean, think about it. She just keep trying to fucking get sued.
Or maybe
Bro.
we are now at the time where people do not think lawsuits are fucking for real.
No, she does because she's hiding money.
No,
What I really
something
think,
to that,
if you
like,
put yourself in her shoes, I think she's so in the hole that she can just keep digging. Like she gotta strike gold at this point.
like, fuck it.
It's like literally digging for gold. I've dug so far down that even if I was to take a break and stop and come out, I don't have no house to go to. I don't have a family. I don't have shit. So I might as well keep striking until.
But
I
here's
strike
why she's
something.
dumb, because these are civil lawsuits, so it's not criminal. So I can bring up everything else that you were civilly sued for as evidence. So now we have mounting evidence of you continuously doing this dumbass fucking shit. So therefore, if you keep getting sued,
So why do you
it's
think
gonna
she
be
keep doing it? Why do you think she ain't packed up and closed her YouTube studios or changed content? Why do you think she's staying in this lane? You think she's a journalist? She went to journalist school.
I think she's stubborn, and I don't think she took the Cardi
Like
shit
what?
serious. Honestly,
She don't think she
Right.
took what?
I don't think she took the Cardi shit serious
Right.
enough. Like, even though she owes her money, I think she thinking that whatever, I'll get to it.
What's she thinking?
I'm telling you, whatever, I'll get to it. Like I'll get to the money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, and that's my point.
yeah, I think she don't really care. Like, I think she really thinks, and
Lawsuits
the same way.
are
Also,
serious things.
no. Also, coupled with what you're saying that, you know how motherfuckers used to pay bread for salacious pictures.
Right.
I think she's on the. If I get another viral moment, I can get enough bread off of this, to pay this. And then if something comes, then fuck it, I'll do another one.
I'm
and
saying,
pay
why-
this.
why-
Like, that's
that's
the
what I'm
only.
saying.
But
That's
while
the only
She's
thing I
trying
think
to
of.
strike something to pay out that. Like I
while
got.
I'm still pissing people off,
Mm-hmm.
gaining more lawsuits as I'm trying to find that nugget of gold. That is the dumbest shit in the world.
I mean, here's the thing. It worked for Charlamagne.
lawsuits are real.
But that was a different era of media because he did it on the radio.
Right, that's a good
different-
example. That's a good
different
example.
era, but that was
What
a
if she
different
do
era.
it enough to a point where she get a job, and now she's working as an anchor where she can constantly pay her every 2 weeks? I don't have to search for a paycheck to pay her.
I personally can't see that happening from any type of reputable
Tubi is blowing
anything
up.
to be called
Yeah, I was about to say
what's it
they
called?
might do a news show like.
Actually, I saw a commercial
See,
during like Prime or some
So
shit.
you
It was
telling me
What if they be like ghetto news with Tasha K?
I was like, slow down, wait, what the fuck?
And
Now, Tubi might
once they run
Tubi might
ads
pull
on your
that that shit, yeah.
Once they run ads
No,
on your
and
shit,
that's why I'm like,
They
the
run
ad
that-
wasn't bad. I'm like,
no, I'm saying when
with
the
Tasha
ad
K on
people
that, no.
run ad, I'm snuggled the softness shit, and I
Right.
want to run an ad on Tubi.
Tubi.
You gonna
Cash.
pay them like 500, and you gonna say where you want it. I want it on Tasha K show. She get a, you know what I'm saying, and she get a bump in her salary, and she get some of that. I can see it. I can see a point
It's a
happening
dangerous
where
game,
Tasha K how dangerous is it once you already down $4 million?
But who's down?
But you can keep, because here's the thing.
I'm talking about the network. I'm talking about whoever will hire you to do that.
Steve, what you're saying is going to happen is it's ifs. It's ifs. And you can end up.
That's the high end. Even the low end is the fact that I owe $4 million. But people keep giving my inbox with
You
teeth.
keep talking about.
But here's the thing. You're going to
No,
get to
I'm talking about just like people like the Will Smith, like the person that wanted to come and talk to her. I'm sure that nigga been trying to get that story off a lot of places, and nobody is willing to take his story. I ain't finna shit on Will Smith after blah, 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 blah. Tasha K, like, come right here. I'm gonna sit across from you, and you gonna say everything. I ain't gonna say nothing because I just got sued.
How's she gonna pay him?
She not.
She gets a percentage. He
Whatever.
gets a percentage of
YouTube. It's the
YouTube
Vlad
views
shit.
type shit.
This shit gonna go crazy.
I'll give you a percentage.
My algorithm has done this. I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna give you a slice of it, and da 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 da.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
And that's comparable to what you would have got on Entertainment Tonight for 15 seconds, and now you get to talk for an hour.
How this whole internet thing is now, I'm not gonna talk against it. Hey,
It's money out there.
I'm sure it can happen. You know
But I don't. Here's the thing.
I don't see.
That's it's some ifs, and if you keep pissing off the wrong
That's more so where I'm
people,
going at.
you'll put a cap on yourself in the
Right.
entertainment industry.
And
Where
the
to the
network
point
or
where
whoever's broadcasting
because motherfuckers
this
will
shit.
shut you down,
Yes.
niggas. And if the internet, and you talk about the internet can't be shut down, no, they'll shut you down. Nigga.
She got other little shit that she trying to get off, but then nothing as big as this. Like she sell, because it's her shit is unwine with Tasha K, so she got some wine. She got different little shit she been selling. But it's just like the My Pillow guy or the Republican. You know what I'm saying? It's the person that,
For example,
like-
what's her name is running fucking YouTube live. Leah Cohen.
liar.
I mean, depending on his relationships.
What hip hop group did he ruin for you to make you call him liar?
Nah, it's not just. He's just an industry dude. It don't matter. It's
you just don't like industry
he's the
dudes?
epitome of.
Jermaine Dupri, industry dude.
He's the epitome of industry rule number 4080. Record company people are shady.
What you know he done did shady?
Really?
No, I mean it's legend. It's like,
It's a question.
but what
do you know
for
that
the
he
people?
did shady?
Oh, he fucked over DMX.
DMX?
Yeah.
What did he do with
DMX.
DMX?
Yeah,
As
I
far as
don't
his
know. He
contract?
signed DMX and all that, but that contract was not pleasant. That shit was not gravy. That shit was not good. And now they gave him.
He's a crackhead that wasn't showing up.
They gave him $1 million up front if he could do a second album in a year. You know how much? You know how much he got on the back end of that?
$500,000, $500,000.
No, he got the mill up front.
Okay.
But I'm saying,
back end?
yeah, he got half the percentage he got on the first album, which he wasn't getting a lot of points on that first album.
Wait. See, okay.
So what they did is no. Listen. What they did is I give you $1 million
We go
up
everywhere
front.
on this pod,
Look, listen.
man.
I give you $1 million extra for this album. They never gave him $1 million extra. That $1 million was a loan on other shit that was based on them points on that second album. So I didn't give you $1 million extra. I just loaned you $1 million up front to do this extra album
All right, what
within
else you
12
got?
months.
What else did Leo Cohen do?
That sounds just like a bad lawyer, a bad manager. Like,
Get what you negotiate.
You didn't see that? Hey.
What else? What else? Well, I mean, we have to have an overall average. We can't be like, yeah, that one thing.
What's something else I think? Liar Cohen. Liar.
You called him Liar Cohen.
Yeah, I did call him Liar Cohen.
You said his name phonetically.
Yeah. Shit, what he did to all the fucking labels from Rockefeller to when he had Rough Ride, all those imprint labels.
Get off YouTube.
The same, it was the same. He just did the same budget flip with a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, again, it's not like he's the lone motherfucker in
You'd
the
have been in
industry.
his office like,
No, it's not like
Nigga's a genius.
No, it's not like he's the lone motherfucker in the industry that was fucking. Jimmy Iovine isn't a great motherfucker. Like we can, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not.
all right, Umar.
He's not the
Listen,
lone motherfucker. Shit.
I hate white people.
And you brought up Jermaine Dupri, right?
I did.
You know, because of
His
the
dad.
passing of the Chris's, right? You know that their kids is okay.
Okay.
That's just one.
No,
What happened to?
he didn't
I
fuck.
gotta name an actor.
He didn't fuck. He didn't fuck
like,
over.
They
put
said
out one.
lies.
No. Hey, fam.
That one song I like. Purple Hills.
Motherfucker.
That was Dre. I mean, Big Boy.
Nah, he didn't really fuck over. Brad didn't say he fucked him over. Jermaine Dupri and fucking Bow Wow was like, you know, their relationship was whatever. But
Bow Wow.
he didn't
Let
fuck
Bow
over
Wow tell you on
he
the
didn't
bad
fuck
day.
over Bow Wow.
On the bad day.
He didn't fuck over.
Hey,
Bow Wow.
Well, how
you
can
catch Bow Wow on the Friday after he comes to Casamigos. Fuck JD.
Bow Wow wouldn't sign to JD?
He'll tell you that.
Who will?
Bow Wow. He say that all the time. That's why he can't tell me shit. That's why I was too big for him to sign.
No, that was stupid.
No, he talk shit.
Stop there.
Nah, he go crazy.
Who is better at the internet shit, him or Soulja Boy? As far as their generation. No, not trolling. Just not us. No, because he's
Wasn't
different.
taking the hits.
No, I'm talking